Hey guys, I 100%ed Shadow of Mordor. Disclaimer, I didn't touch the DLC achievements for this one. I know there's Lord of the Hunt and the Bright Lord, and they come with their own sets of missions and pain, but honestly I've never been a fan of tacked on DLC achievements in general, so for this video I just want to focus on the base game. There are spoilers in this video, so viewer discretion. So, I completed every mission, collectible side quests, and I branded so many orcs I am basically the CEO of Mordor now. So get your snacks in as I'm about to dive into all the achievements, missions, collectibles and the rest, and you can decide if this 100% is for you. Alright, let's start with the plot. Shadow of Mordor takes place between The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, the in-between bit where Sauron's warming up and the orcs were living their best life. We play as Talion, a ranger of Gondor that's stationed at the Black Gate. Things are going great until the orcs show up and murder our entire family. But instead of staying dead, our soul is bound to the spirit of Celebrimbor, a long-dead elf who, fun fact, forged the Rings of Power. Yes, those rings. I think we were cursed by Sauron or something, that's why this happens. Together we set out on a fun-filled adventure of killing orcs and also micromanaging them. We'll talk more on this later. Our goal is to dismantle Sauron's army from the inside using the famously, amazingly and unfortunately patented Nemesis System. The only piece of game design so good that they had to legally lock it away, which means even 10 years later it's still one of the coolest game designs ever, and it really does suck that it's patented, but I won't get into that now. The Nemesis System is the real star here. Every orc has a name, a title, fear, strengths, personality quirks, and the best part, they remember you. If you die to one of these orcs, they will remember the strategy you used on them previously, and you'll have to do something else. If you keep dying, then you create an absolutely godly orc that is invincible pretty much. Some of these orcs ended up with like actual personalities. The system created these weird, unscripted storylines that honestly felt more interesting than the actual plot sometimes. And the fact no other game has done this since because of the damn patent is criminal. Anyway, the footage you're watching now is me getting my ass handed to me by an orc called Zog.
Okay. Whoa. Whoa, I'm getting annihilated. Fucking... Oh my god. What the fuck is that? I can't hit them first. I'm just fucking dead. What? Wow! I am getting rinsed. Right. Oh, I need to stun them before I can attack. I didn't fucking know that, did I? Oh.
They'll soon call me Captain.
Onto the main plot now. It's basically just your standard revenge plotline. Talion wants to kill the Black Hand of Sauron, who's the main villain in the game. Along the way we run into Gollum and some other characters from the Lord of the Rings universe. It's not by any means a Tolkien level depth story, but it's better than your average like murder sandbox, and it's surprisingly emotional at times. Anyway, it's enough about lore and it's time to talk about achievements. I'll be keeping this simple. I'll be talking about the easy, hard achievements, and the ones that tilt me into oblivion. So all the achievement hunters can rejoice when I say most of the achievements in this game are unmissable and related to the story. So if you love just playing through the games and cleaning up after the game, this is perfect for you. You get most of these easy achievements by unlocking towers, which are basically the same things as the towers in Assassin's Creed that reveal parts of the map. Collecting artifacts, which are all on the map by the way, and branding and killing orcs. Collectibles are tied to some lore as well, and also Tolkien history, so if you're a big Lord of the Rings nerd, you will actually really enjoy collecting these and reading through them. All the upgrades in the game are tied to simple side quests as well, which we'll get into because some of them are really annoying and bad. My point here is, just don't worry about stressing from the start, just play the game and clean up later. So now onto some of the reasons why you wouldn't want 100% this game. Unfortunately, like most games out there, there's just some achievements that are just so painful and tilting to achieve. With the White Rider achievement, this one is pure chaos. You're given 3 minutes to free 30 slaves while riding a wild, barely controllable lizard thing called a Karagor. Genuinely, the hardest thing about this achievement is driving the Caragor, because that thing just loves to grab onto ledges and things like that, so it's just really annoying. This achievement is basically get on your first try with pure luck, or watch 3 different guides on YouTube and achieve it on your 32nd attempt. The next one is called Liberator. This one is to complete all the Outcast rescue missions. The actual missions are fine, but it's how you unlock them that's the problem. So you must randomly stumble into slaves, and you randomly might get the mission appear. So this took a lot of reloading and running about looking for slaves to free them, and then pray to the gods that the mission appear. This is on the list because it's just annoying and time consuming, and it's also not immediately apparent on how you're supposed to unlock these missions. And on top of that, you can't track how many you've done or how many you have left, so you just have to keep going until you're done. So, my opinion, I love this game. The Nemesis system is genius and amazing. Some of the orcs I encountered were really funny and quirky and genuinely made me laugh. Although near the end of my experience it really started to drag. I wasn't playing because I was having fun anymore, I was playing because I had to finish what I started. I know a lot of achievement hunters can relate to me when I say this, but I loved 85% of the game, but the final 15% was so hard to complete, I almost gave up. After burning my 400th orc and all the collectibles later, I was getting really sick of the game. Don't get me wrong, it's still a great completion because there's no misspells, no bugs, and it's not broken, but by the end I really had to question if I enjoyed the experience. Which leads me on to my final rating. I'm giving Shadow Mordor a B on the tier list. I think it's a very fun 100% and I really enjoyed most of the game, and for that it deserves to be on B tier. I recommend this game to anybody who loves Lord of the Rings and wants a good challenge. Like, comment, subscribe, let me know what game to do next, and that's all from me. Bye.